So, welcome back to another purchase. So this is Impenge SE20 and this is a house, and once again we're converting it to flats. Now this is only 2 flats, but it's going to be 2 super luxurious flats. So I like this property for one reason: curb appeal. I really like the brickwork. I think when we kind of bring that out and restore it to its former glory, it's going to look amazing. We're going to get brand new windows in. Now the building itself is set across 3 floors. It's going to be a flat on a split level on the ground floor, so a 3-bedroom flat with direct access to the garden, and another split level flat on the 1st and 2nd floor. So let me take you inside. Now, but key safe is clutch. Obviously, just being able to meet up with different trades, arrange people to come and see the property without you having to be there. It really saves a lot of time, and it's one of the first things I do whenever I buy a new property. So what I really like about this development is both flats are going to have their own entrance. So this is going to be the entrance to flat 2 and going straight up the stairs. This here, which is previously a storage area, is going to be the entrance to flat number 1. So they're both going to be self-contained, no communal areas, so really nice for the potential user. So before I talk to you about what we're going to do to this property, let me talk to you about why we bought this property. So as a starting point, we got it at a good price. Now we got it at a good price for a number of reasons. The property was in a state of disrepair. As I walk around, you'll be able to see some key things, and I'm going to show you them, and if you can tell me what was happening to this property. So there were materials like this left around the property. Can any of you tell me what this is for? Maybe not. What about when you see something like this? An abundance of switches illegally wired in. Can you tell me what that's for? Unfortunately, the property was used illegally as a cannabis grow. However, we're going to restore the property to its former glory, creating 2 luxury flats. So outside we have a small garden. It's going to be made, unfortunately, slightly smaller with the rear addition. However, that's going to create a really nice open plan kitchen living room. So on the corner of this side return extension, you're going to have bifold doors that open out into the kitchen living room. Now, one issue with this site is there's limited access. So because we have issues like this really large tree, it means we've got quite a complex foundation. We can either go for the raft foundation or piles or the hand screw piles. Now, because we've got no access for machinery, it's one of the other 2. Or if we can persuade the neighbor to cut down the tree. So those are our options, and we're going to see which one we can achieve. But we're going to make sure, regardless, it's all about finding solutions to problems and using that as a way to make money. No, come. Look how nice these flats are going to look. Look at that internal balcony with the little bifolds. Woo! So now let's talk layout. So you're going to come in through the entrance that's going to be created there. There's going to be a set of stairs that go up to serve bedroom number 3. This is going to be the open plan kitchen living room. As we come back this way, you're going to have, through this here, is going to be bedroom number 1. You're then going to have the bathroom in the middle, because as you need to remember, bathrooms don't require natural light, so you can sit them between 2 bedrooms. And at the front of the property, you're going to have bedroom number 2. So that's 3 bedrooms, you're going to have 2 bathrooms, so it should be a really nice luxury flat with direct access out to a private garden. So this is going to be the corridor to flat 2. Now behind me, that will be blocked off, and that's going to be the 3rd bedroom as mentioned to the downstairs flat. So again, very similar to downstairs, bathroom in the middle, bedroom number 1 here, bedroom number 2 here. So it's some quite sort of creative upside down living with the bedrooms for this flat on the lower level and then the open plan kitchen living room upstairs. So all around me, there's examples that can show that this property was being used as a weed house. But what's great is you're now seeing an example of a young black man making money out of a weed factory the legal way by converting it to its former glory and making 2 luxurious flats. Good thing as well, all of this cable is actually worth a lot of money, so we're going to recycle that and get some money back. So where I am now is on the 2nd floor, and is what is going to be the open plan kitchen living room. Now for it to be open plan, we've obviously got to get rid of these walls. Also, to make it more bright, more airy, we're going to go all the way up to the ridge height of the loft, which means we're going to have more ceiling height. We're going to also include 2 Velux windows, as well as the original window behind us. And if we go into where is going to be the kitchen area, so you're going to have a galley style kitchen, which is going to open out into an internal balcony. So this whole area is going to be opened up and set back with a bifold across here, again throwing more natural light in and also creating outside space for this flat as well. So when converting flats, I think it's always good to think about the problems that could arise or things that could cost you extra money. So on this one, the vegetation and the large tree being near where we want to do our rear extension is going to cost us additional money because we have to put things in place like the root barriers and also more extensive foundations. So definitely make sure you think about your build costs when taking on any project like this or similar to this. The other thing I think is really important to talk about is sound testing. That's not something you have to do for a refurbishment, but you do have to do it for new builds and conversions, and can cost a lot of money, and also is something you do right at the end. So you have to make sure that you have a strategy in place and a build in place that's going to allow you to pass all your sound testing and make sure it's not something you have to do retrospectively, which is going to cost you even more money. So off this project, those are my kind of 2 top tips and takeaway. Make sure you are following the page, make sure you're liking this video. We're going to be doing regular updates to see the progress of the project itself. So catch us very, very soon in full work mode. So I know that you want to know about the numbers, but we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. We're only on 7,000. So make sure you subscribe to help get us there. I'm going to tell you about the numbers next time. I'm also going to tell you about how we were able to pay 0 stamp duty and get our stamp duty back on this property.